Good morning guys, how you doing? Now today is day 2 of WizardCon or Wizard World Con. Yesterday I focused more on Eliza and all the behind the scenes with their photo ops and her autographs and everything. Today I want to still, there'll be bits and pieces where I'll still be with her, but I also wanted to walk around the actual convention because I don't go to conventions, so I don't get to see it a lot, so I actually want to experience it for myself, but also be able to show you guys what it's all about. So today is going to be half-half between Eliza's stuff and also the rest of the convention. So me and Joe, we're going to have a bit of time where we get to walk around while Eliza has time off through her breaks. We're going to have a walk around and I'm going to show you guys bits and pieces of the convention, different stalls, different installments, whatever they've got. I want to try and capture as much as I can. But I hope it's enjoyable. I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's video and got a little bit of an insight of how everything goes on. We're going to head down now and get stuck into it. So let's go.
Did you have that on film?
Yeah.
You listened to me yesterday. You've been busy. God. That's beautiful.
And a lot of people can focus on negative things or whatever, and sometimes those get stuck in our head, like the negative, but the positive. You said something like you don't hear a lot of good things about episode 307. For me, I feel like there's so much positive and nobody focuses on that. I feel like for me, like if you watch the episode and you take out the negative, like your acting and like all the things that you poured into that was just excellent. And like for me, I love that.
Yes. That is so rad. That's your new profile picture.
So that is Wizard World Con done. Today was pretty freaking amazing because I met someone who, for me, has been a long time, like, oh my god person. Like, for everybody who met Eliza, like, you kind of see the people who, like, they really fangirl and fanboy over her. But for me, I had that moment because growing up, Benchwarmers was, like, the biggest movie for me. Like, I watch it week after week with my friends. We would always, like, watch it on end, like, marathon it, just keep replaying it. Like if we finish it, we start it again. John Heder was there. A lot of people know him better for his role in Napoleon Dynamite, but for me, Benchwarmers, that's like my all-time favorite movie. So yesterday when I was on the panel with Eliza, somebody asked me, like they specifically asked me a question. Like that was, from that alone, that was amazing. They asked me like, if there's anybody in the industry I'd want to work with, who would it be? And I said that obviously Benchwarmers is my favorite movie, and those three guys are the guys that I like have always loved and wanted to work with. And because John is here, one of the guys who like helps run Wizard World Con, he's like, oh yeah, if you want, you can meet him tomorrow and take a photo. It's literally my favorite. Like, you've probably seen like bits and pieces every now and then just because of me.
Now you have some moments.
Yeah.
After today, you have to watch it.
Yeah. And I was like,
Oh my god!
so yeah, today we got, you know, photos, and I got to have like a meet and greet type thing. Like he just came to Eliza's booth while I was there, and we just kind of chatted for like 5 minutes. But it was honestly, it was so cool. Like he's such a nice dude, and it was really nice to like kind of meet somebody who's in the spotlight, but they're not douches. They're not like, he's not an asshole. He's not somebody who kind of patronized me. And he wasn't like, oh, you love this show, blah, thanks for watching, and now can I go away? He was there. He was just like, when I was with Eliza, he came up behind me and he just kind of put his head over my shoulder and he's like, so what's going on over here? I didn't know what to say. I just kind of turned around and he's just like, oh my god, it's him. So like I was as speechless as other people are with Eliza. Like Eliza was saying that I went red and I was shaking, and so I had my fanboy moment. But it's honestly, it's been such an amazing weekend. Like just like Oz Comic Con was in Melbourne, it's been another amazing experience. Get to kind of see what goes behind it and how everybody reacts to her, and getting to see how Eliza's affected so many people's lives. It's really awesome. So I will talk more about it, about the experience later, but at the moment I've got to get to the airport because I'm flying back to LA like in an hour and a half. But yeah, so I'll do a bit of a more story time about the experience once I get back to LA. But for now, get downstairs and get my ass to the airport in time for another flight. It's really crazy how like much traveling I've done, but I kind of like it, even though I'm getting tired as hell, but I like it. So here we go, time to pack, let's go. So I'm finally back in LA after so much Uber trouble at the airport, but I won't go into it. But like I was saying earlier, this weekend was actually so much fun for me. I got to go back to how I was with Oz Comic Con and got to relive kind of all that sort of stuff and see kind of how everybody reacts around Eliza, and it's really kind of cool to see how the sort of impact that she has on people's lives. Like some of the things people were telling her and the stories that they were saying and how much she's helped them and the show's helped them and the characters in the shows helped them. It's really amazing. Like you don't
think about how like a fictional character can have that sort of an impact on somebody's life. Like there was people saying that because of the show they felt the confidence to be able to come out to their parents. That's just something that you wouldn't expect like to hear. There was another girl who was saying that she recently came out to her parents the night before Wizard World Con. She had her first kiss. Like Eliza, she was just like over the moon happy for the girl. But me, Eliza and Joe were talking that it's not something that were previously happened, that like these girls they built the confidence from the show to be able to like feel happy in themselves and who they are with their lives, the people that they love, and that they're able to express that freely now. And that because of the show, those two girls met and they talked and they got along, and they found that common interest, and that girl had her first kiss. And it's really interesting to see how much of an impact, like I said, that a show can have on somebody's life. Like this girl, like this show just completely turned her world upside down, but for a good reason, and like it gave her something really enjoyable and a really good memory for the weekend. The sort of people that were there and like the stories people were telling her, and like they were like, those people were proud of Eliza. Like, it was like they were her mum, and like telling them how proud and how happy and how thankful and everything. So it's really cool to be on the other side of the convention. Like a few years ago, I was one of the fans. I like dressed up as David Tennant, Doctor Who, and I just went around the whole thing. I didn't like get the experience of behind the scenes, but now being on the other side, it's really cool to get that different aspect and see the kind of the hundreds of people, like the similarities that they have, but the differences that the show has kind of made to them in their own way. I find it really cool, and that it's something that I'm really glad that the show can have on people's lives, and every other show in the world can have on people's lives. Like it's not just the 100 that does it. It's like there are shows for me that have done it, that have given me the confidence and given me the happiness to be able to do whatever I want, and just to like kind of brush off the people who judge me and make fun of me for stuff. And yeah, meeting John, that was like on another page. I was like, Eliza was saying, I was shaking, and like she couldn't, like she's never seen me like that before. Like I went red and I was shaking and I couldn't, like I was stumbling for words, and eventually like I just got to talk to him and I was fine. But at the start it was just like full fanboy moment. So it was crazy, but he's such a nice dude, and he was really easy to get along with. And he wasn't like I said, he wasn't a douchey celebrity where he was just kind of patronizing. He was like really genuine when he was talking to me, and he was talking to Eliza, and we were just having a nice little chat about nothing. It wasn't like I was just talking to him about bench warmers, because I didn't want to be that guy. I didn't want to be the guy who was just talking, I'm your biggest fan, this is my favorite thing, blah blah blah. I was just we just wanted to talk. We were talking about the convention and how the impact, like we were talking about the impact it has on people, and then we were just talking about random shit. So it was really nice to be able to have that kind of a moment with somebody that had such an impact in my life, and had like is in the movie that is my childhood. That I watched that hours on end for 10 years, and I still watch it. I can't get over it. I still watch the movie. But yeah, so I'm back in LA now. Liza gets back tomorrow. The girls and Ray have gone back up to upstate New York. They're going to start their second leg of the road trip. But apart from that, I'm going to head off because I'm tired as hell and I need a lot of sleep right now. I'm very sleep deprived, as you can tell, probably from the bags under my eyes. I hope you guys have enjoyed the videos from Wizard World Con. I hope you're enjoying all the videos so far. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you are, just because I'm bringing out videos every day, or trying to from now on, so you'll get notified anytime a video comes out, and you get a new video each day to enjoy. So that's something to look forward to. But apart from that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.